What is good, friends? And welcome back, or welcome if you are new to this stream. I'm your host, 44 Mag, back with another one, and today, I may have a bad news for you. I'm trying, as you can see, I'm in the test account, but the other account, I have trouble logging in. For some reason, it doesn't work. It keeps popping me in the in an account that is a beginner account. So I have a problem. So let's find out if I can log in, because for obvious reason it is not working. So let me try to switch account, log in. Is it gonna work? I don't think so. I don't know why it's not working. Yesterday it was working, but this is out of my control, and it's kind of hard to test account with only one account, right? You want to, oh, maybe it's working. No, it's not working. Okay, let me try again. Switch account. That maybe bump me out of this session. We'll see. Hey, Joe Bennett, what's up? Beast mode, what's going on? I hope you're having a great one. Yeah, I don't know, it's bumping me. I don't know what's going on. Let me try something else. Switch account. Like you see those two accounts, they are there, but for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. Yeah, it is not working. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know why it's not working. Let me try something else. Account. So this is the one. I'll try one more thing. If it's not, sadly, link social, manage device, change password, scan. I don't know why. So account. So this right now, it's this one. So let me change. Let me try change. Okay, I'm gonna try one last time. Maybe it has something to do with the tablet. I don't know why. Account login, maybe? Huh. No, it does not work. Let me try one last thing, guys. I'm so sorry. It's out of my control. Sometimes those things are finicky. Email address. Account. Let me delete that one. Account. Switch account. Password. So we'll try this way. By the way, I put the video of yesterday's stream online if you want to have a look at it. Okay. 1 at te dot. No, it does not want to log in my account. Okay. Let me try one last time. I will try to delete the game. It's the only way. Uninstall. Okay. So that may take a while, but I'm sorry. That's the best I can do. So the game is already downloaded. I don't have to download it again, but I will restart the app. Maybe it needs to uninstall and reinstall. I need to do it sometime. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I will allow permission, install. That could be the problem. Sometime it happened. While the game is installed, it's getting installed. Let's talk about that new officer. I'm pretty confident that this may work. So this officer, what's her name? It's Steel Angel. Let me get rid of that. Okay, Steel Angel. She's an artillery officer from the Liberty Camp. She have the garrison tag and the skill tab. Why should you consider this officer? The tanking unit is getting stronger and stronger. If you've played Warpath recently against an alliance that some commanders have the arbitrator, you notice that it's very hard to destroy that tanking unit. And this officer is trying to balance things out by offering you a garrison bonus to help you out eliminate the tanking unit. When you can eliminate the tanking unit, whether it's a super heavy or the infantry, now your chances to survive a siege are much higher. All right. So with that being said, let me try. Let me put my tablet just in front of my face. Switch account. Confirm. Password login. 5, 2, 1. .net. Is it gonna work? Hopefully it does. Maybe it's an issue with the server or whatnot. I don't know. Or the game. But we will try to. I think it's working. I hope so. As I was prepared, but not for this issue. Depends, James. Steel Angel, depending of which unit, enemy unit is sieging your base, you may assign her on the ATG or the artillery. If it's a super heavy that it's tanking your base, then she will shine on the ATG. However, if it's an infantry troop, then you may have better chance by assigning this officer to a rocket launcher or an artillery. ATG against infantry, it's useless, and the rocket truck against the super heavy is also useless. The howitzer is kind of good at both, but not the best. So it's up to you, depending on the situation, most of the time we always see, well, in my server or against, from my experience, there are more super heavies as tanking units than infantry. Okay, so the game is slowly updating. Let's hope it works. So anyways, let's get back to Steel Angel. She's a Liberty howitzer specialist from the Liberty camp, of course. We're gonna examine her skills one by one. We will determine which skill is best to level up first for skill training, and then we will go to the testing phase where I prepare some troops. We're gonna go against troops, we're gonna go against bases to see how good or how better she is against the other Gen 5 and Gen 4 officers. I don't think there's much Gen 5 artillery officers. I think there's a few, but she is, my prediction is she is better than Gen 4 officers for defending the base. Let's start with her tactical skill called Bracketing Fire. Prep time 8 seconds, deals skill damage to an enemy up to 2,200 damage coefficient. If this officer's artillery troop is garrison, this damage coefficient is increased by 50%. So 2,200 plus 50% are in the 3,000, if I recall. Yeah, 3,300 skill damage if this officer is garrisoned in your base. On top of it, the boosted skill damage will be shared with one enemy troop within 2 map grids. If no enemy troops are present within that range, the damage will not be shared. Okay, it's kind of a area of effect damage. The damage coefficient is split equally between the target troop and the other designated troop. So it's not 3,300 per troop. It's that number. So 1,000, 1,500 something. So 1,650 each target to a maximum of 2. So it's shared, meaning that it's not 3,300 per target, maximum of 2. Okay. Calibrated Fire, her first passive skill. It's a balance type exclusively for artillery, so it's good for rocket truck, howitzer, and anti-tank gun. When in an artillery troop, increases the troop's firepower by 30% and HP by 20. It's okay, it's alright for a balance skill. Numbers are always increasing from generation to generation. Bore Reinforce, it's an offense type, another passive skill. This is universal. It's good for any officer or any troop, doesn't matter if it's in artillery, infantry, or armor. Increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 15% if their troop is garrisoned in your base. Its damage intensity is further increased by 20% for a total of 35%. We're gonna get up there with the damage intensity. If you don't have enough statues to fully awaken Steel Angel, I would recommend this skill. So far, it's a good one when your base is under attack. Right. Her last passive skill called Breach Shot. It's a special type, so note that a special skill you cannot train both the captain and the aide with a special skill. It's only exclusive to the captain. When this officer's troop attacks an enemy, reduces the enemy's damage resist by 15% for 4 seconds. If their troop is garrisoned in your base, the damage resist reduction is further increased by 20%. Another good skill to be used for defensive purpose. So it will reduce the damage resist of the sieging force. Once you level up all those skills to level 5, you will unlock the Miracle Round skill. When this officer's artillery troop attack a shielded enemy, which is most of the time when you're under siege, deals skill damage that ignore the enemy shield. Damage coefficient 600. So the 600 will be dealt to this unit whether or not it have a shield. Can be triggered once every 2 seconds. Oh, that's a lot. So 600 per 2 seconds ignoring the shield, that's pretty strong. So yeah, I already see two good skills to use for the skill tab. However, once you fully awaken that officer, then your chance to destroy the sieging unit will be in your favor. So basically, I know that Lilith will release two good officers, one bomber and one for the artillery, depending of where you want to focus. Maybe you're lacking in bomber officer, then you should consider old stash. However, if you already have some decent bomber officers and you want to up your defensive game, then look no further. Steel Angel is the way to go. She is the real deal. I don't know if you guys complain about the lack of base defense, but this one will give you the edge when your base is under siege. So the game is on my tablet. The other game client is updating. I'm at 98%. Hopefully, I will be able to test it with you as I prepare some enemy units, and we will go against the base as well. For those who missed the stream of yesterday, the next conquest, well, maybe not the next conquest, but the upcoming conquest in version 13 will be Hawaii. Now I know I'm in the way, so let me just smoke bomb. Okay, so Hawaii is the next conquest. I will just show you the screen, and then you can guess what's gonna. Okay, the testing account is done. All right, so you can guess what's coming up for you. I will make a video exclusively for Hawaii preview. Let me. Okay, I'm back with you. All right, I'm back in operation. So those are the two accounts that Lilith provided me. So first of all, guys, yeah, Daniel, what's up? Muhammad, what's up? This beauty is coming out in version 13, so less than 2 weeks from my prediction. But does Awakening skill works only on units that have activated shield? Yes, Daniel. If you want the skill to ignore the shield, you must awaken her fully. All skills at 5. I think she's good for ATG users who don't use ATG and are RT rocket launcher player. I don't think she is worth that much. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna test it out. So how do you guys want to do this? You are the boss. Okay, I'm here to execute the order. Do you want to start a troop against troop or go right into base? Maybe we can set a benchmark. So I do have a rocket launcher. Let's go against a main battle tank here. Do you have a decent main battle tank? I do. Okay. Let me increase the volume a little bit. General. No music, only sound effect. Okay. Can we look at her in base? We're gonna do that. First of all, I will set a benchmark. Let me equip the rocket launcher with. Let's start with Futurist Venture. I know he's good. I know he's good. So we're gonna look for Futurist Venture. Okay, so I have Futurist and Antonina. No, I do not. Okay, now I have Futurist. Yeah, this is so annoying. Against a main battle tank, let me assign some proper defensive officer to give that unit a chance. I will assign, and mind you, I don't have any skill training enabled to keep this simple. Let me use, or let's go with steel and another good officer's Valen. So you guys are familiar with those officers. Are you guys ready? Let's set the benchmark and then we will change officer to see on the field which one is best. And you will be able to see the special effect. It's taking quite a lot of time to destroy that main battle tank. Bang. Oh! I thought that was the last shot. Yeah, that main battle tank is tough. Alright, let me train. We're gonna see the battle report and then we will switch officer. Let's switch right now. Which officer then we will compare? Let's go with this guy, Frostfire, and then we'll try the new chick, Steel Angel. Let me put a training buff so we expedite the process. Let's have a look at the battle report. So combat time, 53 seconds, quite a lot. I inflict 255 million damage. Most of this is officer skill damage, okay? Oh, why 162? Oh, I had the barrack extension. We have to go again with that test. We have to retry that test. Sorry. My bad. I had a crazy barrack extension. So let me delete and clear everything. We're gonna go again. Yeah. Je viens de voir ça à Morak. I just noticed that. Do single officer test on the artillery for easier comparison between the different RT officer. We could do that. However, everybody should have Antonina at this point. I'm almost done training. $15 units, so let's forget what I did and start all over again. One more unit to train. Okay, I'm complete. Let's go with Frostfire and Antonina. So keep in mind that Frostfire is second officer skill, or his second missile is random. Okay, I'm training again, so that battle has ended. I will switch to Futurist. And we'll see the battle report. Let's have a look at the battle report. All right, So battle report 41 seconds with frost fire. I'll bring the main battle tank on deck and we will try again with Futurist. My prediction is Futurist will not be better than Frostfire. Frostfire should be I think he's one of the best free to play. He's the latest as well, so we're gonna find out. Is he a Gen 5 Frostfire? Is he a Gen 5?
Can't let anger mess with my
Gen
head.
4. All right, so I'm fully trained. Now let's go. Let's do the test with Futurist and Antonina.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, I think Frostfire is better. All right, let's train and let's see the battle report. In the meantime, I will prepare a super heavy tank and an infantry. Super heavy tank and infantry. I'll already have an infantry ready, a super heavy tank. So let me switch officer, then we will try Steel Angel. I probably saw her already, but I missed her. Where are you, Steel Angel? There you go. So let's have a look at the battle report. My prediction is Frostfire will be better. 41 seconds. 41 seconds. It's identical. Same amount of damage, of course. It's the same amount of HP. And if we look at the amount of officer skill damage, 105 with Frostfire, and with Futurist 102. So Frostfire a little bit more skill damage. All right, one last unit. So this wrong officer. Ooh. Let's go. So this is with Steel Angel and Antonina. What was that? I saw some sort of officer skill right away. So you can look at the special effect when the officer skill is cast. There's some sort of a rain of gears exploding. I think she's doing better so far. Okay. Let's train again. And let's have a look at the battle report. So 41 seconds for Futurist, 41 seconds for Frostfire. The shield 6%, 600 hit. Mag, just to be clear, New Girl Awakening skill works only when, for example, SH shield will pop up. When SH start, yeah, you're right, but I just want to see her on the field. If she's good on the field, if she's horrible on the field, then you guys will have to adapt to it. But it's the same amount of time, same combat duration, 42 seconds, 41 and 41. About the same amount, yeah, a bit less officer skill damage, so 95.8. Yeah, so she deals less officer skill damage when she's not garrison, but more wide damage. All right. So now, so do you want to test another unit, the artillery or the anti-tank gun, or you want to go straight to the base defense? Because that's where she shines, okay? She's not the field officer. We saw the result. She's comparable with Frostfire. She's on par with Future's Venture. So if you guys want to see more field fighting action, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go straight to the against a base. And I may need to up the wall of my base. I don't want my base to explode. So what I'm going to do is on the target base, I will leave only the howitzer, only the rocket. And then I will switch to an ATG and I will switch to an artillery because I don't want the base to blow up. That will be ridiculous. So let me remove everything from the base. I will do something to up the durability. I will go with Vox and go with Uncle. And I will go with Torn, and I will add Steel Fighter as officers. I will deploy troops, but I will not train them. I don't want those troops to engage at the sieging unit. So I will assign any unit, it doesn't matter. I will go with the super heavy, and then here I will go with the leopard tank, but I will not train them. I will only train the defending unit, the garrison unit. So that is the plan. And then I will siege with a infantry because we have the rocket truck ready. So infantry, I will go with Everbloom, and I will pair Everbloom with Angel of Light, which is the preferred officer pairing for tanking a base. And I will also add in artillery. But that artillery, I need to retrain it because it got the barrack extension. Remove, deploy, and train. As well as this infantry, remove, deployed, and train. Let me add the elite assault training and we'll be in business. I want to see the difference in her and Stinger in base. I will not use officer in field, only base defense. Okay, sounds logical. I want to see her in ATG against Naga Fox Plane. The ETG inside the base is not going to change anything, but outside the base, yeah, it may. La Dagspa 2008. Remind me of that, please. Thanks, Mag. You have a great feel for what most players use in key situations. She may end up being more valuable versus key tactics versus full awaken. I don't know. You need to train at least one unit for them to work, or am I wrong? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let me train one unit. Well, the super heavy, it's not going to change any. Yeah, it may change any. So let me train one unit and one unit. Of course, the leopard will out train. But armor doesn't inflict damage to.
I am glad to.
That is weird. I cannot. Oh, I'm not part of an alliance. That's why I cannot. Let me fix that. So many things you need to consider when you play with the test server. Boy, train. Okay, relocate. And I will leave the alliance. Good. So I have one super heavy and one main battle tank trained. I'm training the sieging party as well. This is the defending base, and the assaulter base is ready. I'm going to try with the super heavy. No, not true. What am I doing? We'll go with the infantry and the howitzer. Hopefully the base doesn't blow up. I will remove one officer because that's too much. I will remove both officers. It's just to see this, not the splash damage, but the damage dealt that is shared. All right, guys. Use barrack defense. I don't think I need. How are you, Pacho? All right, so let's start with this. And see how good she is. Okay, so the damage got shared. And let's see that duration of the attack. Let me retrain. Then we will switch officer. I will go with Stinger Fist, maybe? You tell me. Let's try with Stinger Fist. Let's try with Stinger Fist. There you go. Stinger Fist. All right.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
So 27 seconds. Base HP reduced by almost 3%. Everybody got killed. That makes sense. So we will look at this benchmark to see if she's the best for garrison officer. I believe she will. So that was with Steel Angel. I can upgrade my walls, but I should be able to make it. My walls are at 1 right now. I could upgrade them to 500. What's the limit? What is the limit of the walls? Why I can't? Weird, eh? I can't see the walls. It doesn't matter. So I will keep Everbloom and Angel of Light as a tanking unit. I will try Stinger Fist. Let me know which other officer you want to see on the rocket truck. Maybe Future Adventure after Stinger Fist. Let me know, and we will conduct more tests. Then we will switch unit. We will switch for the howitzer, and at the end we will use the ATG against the false base. Oh man, the two bases are identical, so bear with me. What is the limit? Oh my god, it's gonna take a lot of time. While we train. Are we fully trained yet? Almost. I think it goes up to 500 if I recall. Imagine having to upgrade this live. We are at 300 now. Let's go, let's go. I think the limit is 500. Yeah, 450 is the limit. Okay. So second test, we tried Steel Angel. Now we're gonna switch Steel Angel to Stinger Fist and see how it goes. So when there's only 2 units, because still Stinger Fist can hit 3 more units with the splash damage versus only an additional one, only one more with Steel Angel. The splash damage, I think it's superior with Stinger Fist. The way I said that didn't make any sense, but you guys, I think, understand. Let's see the battle report.
Commander,
So 27 seconds versus 25. So not a... I don't know why it died faster. However, I was able to knock down 5.9 base HP. So the combat was quicker, the duration of the battle was shorter. However, I inflict more damage to the base. I don't know what to say. Hola. I'm training again. Let's try with Futurist Venture. Because he got a fortification buff. My theory is you need to keep, if you have a defensive setup, you need to keep Stinger Fist and upgrade whatever officer you have besides Stinger Fist to Steel Angel. That's what I'm thinking right now. I hope the base doesn't die at this rate. I don't think so. We should be good. That's why I remove any officer. Otherwise, the base would be gone. Hopefully, it regenerate fast enough. We have futurists. Okay. We have futurists. I'm almost done training. Okay, I'm done training. So let's test again. This time I will use Futurist Venture as the rocket launcher officer. Nothing else changed. The tanking officer is still Everbloom and Angel of Light for the infantry, and I have no officer in the howitzer to keep the base alive as long as I can. Let's try that. Let's see if Futurists will inflict damage quicker to this infantry. Okay. Let's train again. And let's wait for the battle report. So with Steel Angel, the base survived for 27 seconds, but it lost only 2.9% HP. With Stinger Fist as the officer for the rocket launcher, he was able to destroy that infantry troop 2 seconds faster. However, I was able to deal more damage to the base, and there's no officer involved in that howitzer. So I don't know how I was able to inflict more damage while lasting 2 seconds less. Whatever. This time 24 seconds. So about the same time, 1 second quicker than Stinger Fist. And the sieging party was able to knock down 4.6% of my base. What's the conclusion? I don't know. I would say that with that officer inside the base, Steel Angel, I lost the least amount of HP. I'm not going to look at the combat time. I'm going to look at the base HP reduced. So far, Steel Angel is the best. Stinger Fist, not so bad, but Futurist Venture was a little bit better as he was able to kill that infantry troop faster. That's how I figured this out, guys. Right. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense, guys. 1 billion. Yeah, that's right. I have some SOS. I forgot about that. Thank you, Crystal. Do you want to test any more officer for the rocket launcher? Speak up. Now is the time. If not, I will switch to the howitzer.
My father fought as a young man. Очень хорошо. We are good at fighting, да?
So I will trade the rocket truck with the howitzer. We're gonna go back with Steel Angel, the little nerdy girl. I will keep Antonina to set the benchmark. Argent Flame? Yeah, Argent Flame is getting old. You want to go with flame? Okay. Let's go with flame.
Happy days through me. We like to call it Katusha.
My prediction is flame won't do very good, but I may be wrong. I pop a training buff, so after this one, it shall go faster. Red Each is good, but since we're not testing the splash damage here, I don't think that she will be that good for this test. But we can test Red Heat after, if you guys want. I really don't mind. Yes, because you reduce 30%, of course. If you have a defensive setup, you need Vox.
Before we
Absolutely.
take some
When
time to
deployed in the
appreciate
field, blah,
beauty
blah,
around
blah.
us.
When this officer's troop is garrisoned in your base, increases the base damage resist by 30%. It makes a huge difference. All right. When this officer's troop is garrisoned in your base, increase its damage intensity by 32%. So another good base defense officer. I love Vox. For defensive purpose, Vox is highly desirable. But I like the fact that she hits the neighbor, the troop next to the sieging tanking troop with the share amount of officer skill. I like that feature. This is annoying. Let me train one sub just to get rid of that arrow.
Control testing.
I have 1.41 billion coupons. I'm rich, bitch. Are we ready? Oh no, more units. Red Heat will increase the skill damage. Maybe it will increase the 600. Ooh. That is a good question.
Sorry, was just going over the schematics in my head.
That's a good question. You know what? That's a nasty question because I'm not sure. It's a passive skill. So I don't think so. It only boosts the tactical
Such
skill.
fine work put to such terrible use.
I hate people who break
Officer
their
skill
promises.
boost. There you go. So it doesn't boost the passive skill. Oh, I could. Yeah, you're right. All right, are you ready? So this time I have Argent Flame. Not too hot. Not too hot this time. I retrain, so let's You want to see red heat? Let's see red heat. We're going to switch for red heat. Deploy. And let's have a look at the battle report. All right, so first test, 2.9 base reduction with Steel Angel as the officer for the rocket truck. Second test, we had we don't know, but we had Futurist Venture, and I was able to knock down, lose only 5.9%. Then we switched to... No, sorry. The second test was with Stinger Fist, and my base lost 5.9. With Futurist Venture, my base lost less HP because he was able to destroy the tanking unit faster. And then with Argent Flame, I lost 3.5 base HP. Combat time 24 seconds. That is the quickest so far. So 27, 25, 24, and 24. Okay, interesting. Not too sure how to understand which is better or not, but you have an idea here. Thank you, Ruben. Hey, Iceman Mag, Mr. Bear tells you to give a hug for Akuna from server 76. He's a huge fan. All right. Thank you, Hakuna Matata. So let's train again. Which officer we have ready now? The officer in charge of that rocket truck. And we will keep the same sieging party troops. We have one good infantry and one small howitzer. The splash damage for Red Heat is kind of brutal, so my prediction is if she can eliminate the howitzer quicker than the rest of the other officers, this base should suffer less damage. We'll see. Not easy to understand all those the base defense thing. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. We'll try on the ETG after. So I start with the rocket truck, then we'll transition to the howitzer, and then we'll finish with the ATG. ATG, I'm excited because I know I have a killer officer pairing for the ATG, which is Wings of Wanderlust with Madame Vindicta. And I hope that inside the base, Steel Angel will be better than Wings of Wanderlust. Okay, everybody's is trained now. We repeat the test. We keep the same officer except for the rocket truck. Inside we have Red Heat. You see Red Heat right there. Let's do this. Officer skill. Baboom. Yeah, the splash damage eliminate that howitzer completely. I'm gonna train again, and we'll see the base defense report. So the time to beat is 24 seconds. And the damage to beat is 2.9. So 4.6, 23 seconds. So a little bit quicker. Probably the officer skill damage had something to do with the combat time. However, I did lose a respectable amount of same amount of base HP than when using a Futurist Venture. So there you have it. Let me know what you understand from those tests. Crypto Gang, what's up? Lady Shadow, she's horrible for base defense. Sorry for repeating the question, that's alright. Is Steel Angel damage lower when there's another unit nearby? Yes. If there's another unit nearby, the 3,300 skill damage will be shared, will be cut in half, and both units will eat half of that value. Alright, so they will eat 1650, 1650. You want to try Lady Shadow? Let's try Lady Shadow. Why not? Why not? My prediction is she will be the worst. All right. No, it's not too bad. It is not. Let's review the skill again, just in case we missed something.
Sorry, was
Deals kill damage to an enemy,
schematics
damage coefficient 2,200. That's the max value. If this officer's artillery troop is garrisoned, this damage coefficient is increased by 50%, bumping that value to 3,300. Now this is high, okay? It's the highest. And the boosted skill damage, so the 3,300, will be shared. Share means half and half. With one enemy troop within 2 map grids. If no enemy troops are present within that range, the damage will not be shared. All right. So let's set up. This time, somebody asked for Lady Shadow, so we shall deliver. This is annoying. All those bubbles. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, Lady Shadow. Yeah, I don't think that was the best performance so far. Okay. With that being said, let's look at the battle report. Someone told me Shadow plus Frostfire is the best free pairing for ATG. Could you test it? Maybe. All right, for 7.4 damage, that's the highest so far, and combat duration 26 seconds. So yes, not the best. Probably not the worst among any other combination, but far from being the best. So what we're gonna do is we will replace that unit with the howitzer and see what happens. We will let me modify. So I will prepare a super heavy as a sieging unit. So unit super heavy. I will put all the best parts. I will upgrade to level 200, and I will put all the best parts on that unit, which are perfect gold plus, the very best parts you can forge, because on the test account you have those perfect blueprints. Which are only available to purchase during the Battlefest event, at the auction house. And I will forge some maintenance supplies. I will go with the HP maintenance supply. Another HP service kit. Equip. I will put all the keys. 120, 120, both sides. So I will build a monster super heavy. All right. Prototype. Quick enhance. Yahoo. So if you wonder what does a max unit, the ultimate max unit will look like, maybe you can see the power 185. Okay. 185,000, that is the maximum you can reach so far until Lilith decide to release something else. And on that super heavy, I will go. Which officer shall I go with for the super heavy? The new chick? Okay, Dawn Anthem. And who else? Any special request on that super heavy? Iron Cavalier, maybe? Those are two accessible officers. Iron Cavalier. Hopefully this base survive. Will you put more troops next to the super heavy and how we to check AOE? I don't need to. Why? Anyway, I could, I guess. Salut Cédric. Thing. Let me. Super heavy. Oh, thank you. Thanks for that sub. Why this super heavy looks funny? To me. You don't see it, but on the tablet, it looks weird. Looks like it's missing something, but it's definitely not missing anything. So what we're gonna do is, okay, which officer? Let me remove Lady Shadow. I will reassign Steel Angel and see what's up. Steel Angel, Antonina as an aide versus Super Heavy. Train more than one SH on Mag to expedite the operation. Maybe 3 SH in the lineup since when it's well, with the speed. Yeah, it's complicated, Crystal. It's more complicated than you think because I need to it is. I'm waiting one last unit to train. Okay, I'm ready.
I am ready.
Everybody's ready. So let's see how the Super Heavy cope against Steel Angel. I have good shield. Okay. Let me train again. And put a buff. Still active, actually. Alright, let's see the battle report. Is the super heavy doing better than the infantry? I know it's not the same unit, but guarding the base. But let's see if I'll last longer.
Commander,
36
our
seconds.
garrison will
Okay.
defend us.
I lost 4.7 base HP. So we're going to set the benchmark with Steel Angel, just like that. All right. So now let's switch officer. Let's go. Which officer you want to see? You want to see again Stinger Fist? It can be maxed easily on the test account, but you still have the same cooldown. So you can only trigger it once. I already have 3 super heavies built, so it's not the end of the world, guys. 4 super heavies train. We can put more units for the splash damage if you guys want to see that. Six super heavies trained, only 2 more. Stinger, Flame, Ready, Liberty, Vindicta. Man. Whoa, relax. Put Cowboy? Oh, Cowboy, yes. Good idea. Good idea for Cowboy. Supplies. Okay, everybody is trained. So let's repeat the test. This time we have Stinger Fist in this howitzer. Boom. Bang. Oh, Stinger Fist, so brutal. But that super heavy is also tough AF. Naturally, the howitzer died because it has no officer. Okay, let's train again. Which officer now we can try after that? We tried, let's go with future. Oh, you guys had a special request. Hold on. Yeah, AK-47. I mean, the splash damage is not what you expect. She just deal more damage to the main tanking unit. You want to put Cowboy? Let's go with Cowboy. Let's look at the battle report. 42 seconds versus 36. Steel Angel, she definitely killed the tanking unit faster. All right. I rather kill that tanking unit for 36 seconds than 42. Naturally, I ate more damage. I lost more HP, 5.7% versus 4.7. So in my opinion, Steel Angel on the ATG against a super heavy will be brutal. Devil's training. Some critical strike would be hitting hard. Yes. So now we have Cowboy and Antonina. I'd rather keep Antonina as an aid all the time just to, well, maybe not. Let me know. You decide. I'm here to execute. And I need water. 2 more super heavy to train. I'm curious to see which good officer with Steel Angel. Steel Angel with Madame Vindicta would also be brutal. All right. Now, no need to put troops nearby. There's no splash damage happening. You're sold on Angel? Yeah, I think she's good. All right. Still, now we have Cowboy and Antonina on the same sieging party. Let's see how it goes. I'm curious because Wings of Wanderlust, he's really good. I love him, and he's versatile on top of it. I don't know. That super heavy is surviving. Yeah, not doing too good, Wings of Wanderlust. Yeah, not impressed. Now we know. I'm disappointed. Can't wait to see the battle report. Yeah, Antonina, she's easy. Everybody almost have her. Okay. Who else? Vindicta, maybe? Red Heat. Let's try Red Heat. Red Heat. No, let's try before Red Heat. Let's try
Commander,
Argent
our
Flame.
garrison will defend us.
And now let's see the battle report. Yeah, 1 minute, 2 seconds. No, no shit. I lost the most amount of base HP. 12.3, 1 minute, 2 seconds. So Wings of Wanderlust, not good on the howitzer. Yeah, it took forever. Kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. I will have to use those SOS. Yeah, we're gonna try that on the ATG. So far, Steel Angel destroyed the tanking unit the fastest. Just saying. 1 more super heavy to train, 4 more howitzers. And this time we picked Argent Flame for the howitzer against the super heavy. There will be some splash damage. So let's make it happen. It doesn't change anything, but it's just to see. Maybe some of you don't have Argent Flame yet. All right, let's do this. Argent Flame. Show me what you got. Good area of effect. Taking a lot of time, not gonna lie. That's super heavy. It's so tough. I lost about half of my base HP. That took a while. Yeah, still testing time space. Okay, let's try Stinger Fist instead. Stinger Fist. And let's have a look at the battle report. It's being produced as we speak. So Wings of Wanderlust, the worst performance so far. Combat duration 1 minute 2 seconds. Base HP loss 12.3. Now with Argent Flame, he did better. 50 seconds, not by much, but still. He's, besides Wings of Wanderlust, Argent Flame is the worst. Is much worse than Steel Angel. So I combat duration 50 seconds. I lost 5.6% base HP. If we look at if we look at Steel Angel with Antonina, always combat time 36 seconds. 36 seconds, 42, 1 minute 2 seconds with Wings of Wanderlust, and 50 seconds with Argent Flame. So far, guys, Steel Angel, she will destroy that tanking unit the fastest. Which I think is the goal here. Because when your base is under siege, as soon as you destroy the main tanking unit, everything goes downhill pretty quick for the enemy, right? So there you have it. Now we have Stinger Fist. Let's see some area of effect action as well. So do I need to replace Argent Flame for base burning now? Well, JVP1 Warpath, you need Steel Angel, but you also need Argent Flame, Stinger Fist, and all those splash damage, because those are the officers that will eliminate the most amount of units besides the main tanking one. Okay? I'm fully trained. We're going to repeat the test. This time I will use Stinger Fist. Are you guys ready? Boom. So the howitzer is gone.
Who is next?
All right. Let's train right away. Pull those troops back. Stinger Fist. Now let's try with Red Heat. And see the battle report. So Argent Flame, 50 seconds. Stinger Fist, 42 seconds. I'm not surprised Stinger Fist is a little bit better than Argent Flame. deals more power, and also splash damage is better. With Argent Flame, 50 seconds, and my base lost 5.6%. With Stinger Fist, 42 seconds, and my base lost 7.2%. My base lost a little bit more base HP, but it took 42 seconds instead of 50 seconds with Argent Flame. Ideally, you need both Argent Flame and Stinger Fist for optimum base defense, but for killing the main tanking unit, nobody compare to Steel Angel. Even Wings of Wanderlust, that's crazy because Wings is not free. Okay? Flame, yeah, Flame could boost Steel Angel. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, Cédric, on a fait Stinger déjà. All right. This time we're gonna try with Red Heat, and I will bring more units. I'll put them all in a bunch. I'm trained already. Beautiful. It doesn't take time, you see? When you put the proper buff. So let's try that once again. Let me show you. I have Red Heat. Red Heat. Oh, that splash damage. It's always amazing to see it in action. Yeah, she is the best by far for the area of effect. So I suspect that my base this time will suffer the least amount of damage because that howitzer got nailed pretty quick. Let me train. That's my prediction. So besides Reddit, which other officer you guys want to try for the howitzer? Vindicta? Let's go with Vindicta.
Our garrison will defend us.
And let's have a look at the battle report. As predicted, my base lost the least amount of HP, 3.8, thanks to the splash damage. However, in terms of killing that super heavy, on par with Stinger Fist, 50 seconds with Stinger Fist. Hold on, let me verify. I don't want to say nonsense. Yeah, 42 seconds, sorry, 42 seconds Stinger Fist, 56 seconds Red Heat, and 50 seconds Argent Flame. So Argent Flame, you see, almost on par with Red Heat in terms of killing that tanking unit, which this is what we're looking for. Okay? Now we're gonna try with Madame Vindicta. Is testing really that important? Yes and no. My goal is when I'm under siege is to kill that tanking unit. Sorry. That is my goal. And so far, we determined that Steel Angel, she's the best. So it's up to you to draw your own conclusion. And testing is only to give you an idea. It's not like the Holy Bible. All right, so let's do this again. This time we have Madame Vindicta and Antonina. And see how it goes. Because let's not forget that Steel Angel, she's 100% free. She's not a bistro officer. Yeah, not too good. I want to try against Steel Angel because I can't believe how good she is. One last test against the super heavy, where we will try Steel Angel again. See if we can replicate the result. Okay, let's have a look at the battle report. 50 seconds. Not crazy. Almost as good as Red Heat. Slower than Stinger Fist. And slower than Argent Flame. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try one last time with Steel Angel, and then we'll switch with the ATG. Mag, which is more important, modern artillery research or advanced city defense research? If you want to be a turtle, go with the advanced city defense. If you want to play on the field, go with modern artillery. And don't forget that with modern artillery research, you do have some base HP investigation as well. But city defense, advanced city defense, is mainly for base durability, garrison firepower, garrison recovery, stuff like that. There's nothing for field fighting. All right, last test against the super heavy. We will switch back with Steel Angel because I still can't believe she's that good. I don't want to hype this up. And I may need to prepare an SOS. I'm fully trained. Send it. Oh my god, look at the howitzer. It died instantly. Almost instantly. By far, the best performance. That's why I barely lost base HP. Let's pop one SOS. Oh, I failed to pop the SOS. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Why? Use. Oh, I already took an airlift. Let me airlift again. Nope, not this one, dummy. Oh, what did I do? I'm so stupid.
Our garrison will defend us.
It's this one. Mm. Base looks the same. Give me a break. Okay. Now, can I use the SOS? That is the question. Let me first train the ATG. ATG, boom. Is it a max power ATG? Yes, it is. Let's just verify. So that is the ATG. It's fully upgraded, fully modified with all the best parts by far. You see, 1693. All of them. 1693. So it's a perfect unit. Alright, it's fully enhanced. Now let's start with Steel Angel. Now, can I use an SOS? Nah. Hopefully my base doesn't blow up. So let's try the super heavy again with the howitzer. And for base defense, let me pop a buff. Let's look at the battle report. Sorry. So there you have it. 34 seconds, guys. 34 seconds. The least amount of base HP loss because the share skill damage almost destroyed the howitzer. And once the howitzer is done, then nothing else can inflict damage besides the super heavy, right? So there you have it. So let me show that to you again because this is important. Steel Angel, she's free, 100% free, and she performed the best against Madame Vindicta, 50 seconds. Combat duration 34 seconds with Steel Angel versus 50 seconds with Vindicta. She's Bistro. 56 seconds against Red Heat. She's Bistro. 42 seconds against Stinger Fist. 50 seconds against Argent Flame. And there you have it. 1 minute, 2 seconds against Wings of Wanderlust. That is a shocker. And finally... No, not finally. And that was the first test with Steel Angel, 36 seconds. There you have it. So 36 seconds on the first run and 34 seconds on the second run. So she's consistent. There's no fluke. She is the real deal for defending your base or killing the tanking unit. Now we will redo the test. I only have a few ATGs to train. So now it's time to put Steel Angel on the ATG against the Super Heavy. My pleasure, crew. Now you know. Now you know. And if you guys just came in this stream, don't worry, I will make a supercut in a video edition of that stream. So you won't hear me yapping. You will only see the test phase and the result. So you can draw your own conclusion. But I'm telling you, Steel Angel, She is for real. Boop.
Don't try your patience too much.
All right, so the ATG is done training. Let's engage and see how the super heavy, how long it will last. Ooh. It dealt less damage to the howitzer. Yeah, the ATG is always struggling against the howitzer. This is normal. We will compare. Let me train. And yeah, my base will survive. So that is the ATG. So let's switch. Steel Angel for Argent Flame again. Why not?
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
I don't want my base to blow up. Let's see the base report. 34 seconds. So I lasted, oh, about the same amount of time. Howitzer or anti-tank gun, I last 34 seconds. Lost a little bit more base HP because that ATG was struggling to destroy the howitzer. Just in case you doubt, there you have it. This is Steel Angel. So I'm surprised that Steel Angel did as good on the howitzer versus the ATG. I expect the ATG to melt that super heavy much quicker. I guess not. So that's good news for you guys that don't believe in the ATG. So we're going to repeat the test this time. We'll switch back to Argent Flame and see what happened. But I'm going to say it again, just in case. It will sound like a broken record, but guys, Steel Angel, she's good to go. Okay. One more super heavy to train. Argent Flame and Antonina. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last super heavy. You guys are ready? Oh, nope. Let's do this. Argent Flame this time. Splash damage not crazy because it's the ATG. Mercy. Wow, okay. Let me just relocate. Try to pop that SOS so my base doesn't blow up. Alright, I recovered my HP. I'm quite happy about that. Next one, we will replace Argent Flame by Stinger Fist. In the meantime, let's see the battle report. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thanks for that sub. Okay, I'm confused now. Okay, battle report. So 34 seconds with Steel Angel, 42 seconds with Argent Flame. With Steel Angel, I lost 5.2% base HP, and with Argent Flame, I lost a little bit more, 8.1% base HP. So far, she lives up to the hype. Steel Angel for the win. Stinger Fist may do better. I use Saber and Maestro on ATG. I don't know if that's the best combo. That is not the best combo. The best combo, I think, in my opinion, is Wings and Vindicta. And if you train Wings of Wanderlust with the pen damage of Guardian of Truth, and if you train Vindicta with also the pen damage of Dead Adder, that super heavy will melt in 3 shots. Unless you're dealing against a Mega Whale. By the way, Tafula, congratulations on your alliance for merging with WRK. That will be interesting. One more super heavy to train, and this time the anti-tank gun will be manned by Stinger Fist. Okay? Try Maestro. I could try Maestro. That's a good idea. Maestro and Steel Angel. That could be good. Cool. Okay, you guys are ready? Let's do this. Stinger Fist. So far, so good. All right. Let me train. Let's use Wings of Wanderlust and Antonina. That should be interesting. Let's see the battle report. 35 seconds, 42, so 34, 42. Stinger Fist, really good, thanks to his splash damage, I suppose. So once the base took 1 more second than Steel Angel, and I suffer less damage because the splash damage of Stinger Fist was able to eliminate the howitzer in a timely fashion. That's my theory on that. Stinger Fist, he still got it. Oh, I forgot to put the training buff. Can I put the field engineering? Yes, I did. So I'm gonna save some time here. The other one is the... not the field engineering. Yeah, add. Okay. That was not the field engineering I used, it's the other one. But I have another tactic left to expedite the process. But so far, Steel Angel, pretty strong. For all you guys who wants to up your defensive, your base defense game, you're not gonna go wrong with her. I did 14 tests, only one officer on the ATG at a time, and the two best free to play are the New Girl and Stinger. Pay to win, Liberty, Wonder, and then Vindicta. As I did one officer only, the result can change if you do two. Yes, it will change because some officers are boosting the skill damage and it have a great influence. Can you try Steel Maestro? I will. I want to see if there are damage resistant reduction in action. Okay. We will do. One more super heavy to train. Let's bring him up. Hey, Ballman, what's up? Can you test pen damage versus normal attack? I was told using normal is better. For you, Ballman, we will try it afterward. On the field this time. On the field. I'm fully trained. Let me remind you that I have Wings of Wanderlust as the officer for the anti-tank gun. Oh yeah, that super heavy is melting! But no splash damage, no nothing. Yeah, no officer skill damage to that. Well, one less because Wings of Wanderlust, he doesn't deal officer skill damage. He just increased the damage intensity. And my base may not survive. Let me airlift again and pop an SOS.
May I say something? Questions remain.
Supply
Our garrison will be
other
danger.
SOS. There you go. I'm training. I have the training buff. Okay. So let's see the... Hold on. Let me switch officer. You want to see Maestro? Or Red Heat? Let's do Red Heat and then we will do Maestro. See the battle report. 37 seconds. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Because Wings of Wanderlust is insane officer for the anti-tank gun, but I lost quite a lot of base HP. So 9.8 for 37 seconds. But still, the New Girl, Steel Angel, is better. Okay? She's that good. Mamish, if you want base defense only, her main skill is needed. Please go Antonina with Angel versus... I will do Daniel after. Yeah, Frost is not... he doesn't have any garrison bonus. He's a field guy. Someone told me Shadow plus Frost Fire is the best pairing for ATG. It's not. Well, free to play. It's up there. Reddit is horrible on ATG alone. Took her 2 point. Yes, she's not great, but her splash damage, yeah, she's not great for the ATG. I agree. No Woody. Nina? Who's Nina? Are you calling the officers by their real name? Their real name. Yeah, Maestro after. Crystal. Hold on, Crystal. Pas de panique, tabarnak. We say in French, prends ton gaz égal, meaning that take your your fuel equally. When you give gas to a car, just go steady on the gas. Let me zoom in for detailed action, and this time we have red heat. Hopefully my base survive. Are you guys ready? Let's send it. Splash damage should be decent against the howitzer, but once again, it's the ATG, so yeah, not crazy. Yeah, whoever puts red heat on the ATG, not the greatest. Not the greatest. All right, now we will try Maestro. We will try Maestro and Antonina with Antonina, then we're gonna try Maestro with the new girl. See the difference. Not a fan of Maestro, but for the ATG,
Commander,
I think he should be good. So Maestro with Antonina. So the ATG, I mean the super heavy is fully trained now. Thanks for that tactic. Any splash officer on ATG is a waste. Yep, we saw it. Absolutely, don't waste your time. Site, my game won't stop crashing. I uninstalled it and reinstalled it twice. Now it still won't open. I guess I will have to wait till tomorrow again. Are you playing on mobile or PC? Maybe there's some leftover files that are causing an issue. Argent and steel. Remind me that inbound Rhino. Shadow, Lady Shadow with steel. And not steel with Maestro? We're about to find out, guys. We will find out. Super heavy. Oh, that sucks, Kaneki. 5 more units to train for the howitzer. Hey, thanks you, Ivan. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Much appreciated. Let's give some love to Ivan Ramirez, LT. Making it happen with 44 Mag Laboratory, where we experiment and test new officers. All right, I'm fully trained, and this time we have Maestro with Antonina in affordable combo pairing. And let's do this. Good damage to that super heavy. Yeah, it took some time to destroy that howitzer. Okay. That concludes the test. We will... do I need an SOS? I don't think so. Now let's try Maestro with Steel Angel. And let's have a look at the battle report. So the previous one was Cowboy and Antonina, 37 seconds, 9.8, sorry, base HP reduction. Then we switch for Red Heat and Antonina, 44 seconds, so not too great, and lost 3.1% base HP because of the splash damage of Red Heat. Now 36 seconds, that is, I believe, one of the best time. The best time was 36 seconds with Steel Angel and Antonina. You can see it right here, 36 seconds. And we were able to reproduce a similar result. Same combat duration, but more HP lost. 8.2 seconds because of the... there's no splash damage going on here. Well, kind of a little bit, but not crazy with Maestro. Yeah, 4.7% HP lost versus 8.2, double the amount with Maestro and Antonina versus Steel Angel and Antonina. So far, Steel Angel with Antonina is the best. I spent all my tactics, Ivan. There's no more. One more super heavy and 4 more howitzers. All right. So Maestro and Steel Angel. In theory, that should be a little bit better. Or maybe because Antonina, she boosts the officer skill, so I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. Only way to find out is to try, and we're about to launch the siege. Please, base, survive. That looks good. That is looking good. Now somebody said Antonina. What else you want to see? Maestro. No, sorry. With her?
Commander, our garrison will defend
Let's
us.
try. But before, let's have a look at the battle report. 34 seconds. Yep, the fastest time so far. And very little base HP lost. 4.7. What's that? No. So 4.7. No, not this. Okay, so that was 34 seconds was the best one with Steel Angel and Antonina. 34 seconds, 5.2. And now we have 34 seconds, 3.5. So even better. Less base damage taken. with Maestro and Steel Angel. Not a huge difference, but you lose your 5 grids if you leave your unit outside because you don't have Antonina. I'd rather have Antonina, to be honest. All right. We're going to try again, and this time with Lady Shadow and Steel Angel. Kaneki told me, or was it Kaneki? No. I have nobody told me or told us that is the best pairing so far for the free-to-play. Frost, Fire, plus Shadow on the ATG. We can try. We can try. Let me teleport again. I will pop a SOS.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
What am I doing? I don't want to join an alliance. I just want to get rid of that message. Okay, I recover some HP. You zoom in. I'm fully trained. So let's try. Need to remind you, Lady Shadow with Steel Angel. Let's do this. Yeah, Howitzer took a serious hit, affecting the base damage. Yeah, that was quick. Oh, that was quick. That could be the best one. that Howitzer survived longer than I expect. Now, Cowboy Vindicta. Cowboy Vindicta. Let's try Cowboy Vindicta. That's my personal preference, but those are two bistro officers.
Our
Oh.
garrison will defend us.
Let's see the battle report. 34 seconds. 4.8 damage. So not better for my test. So Lady Shadow and Steel Angel as good as Lady Shadow and Maestro, and similar to Maestro and Antonina. They're quite similar results, but Steel Angel and Antonina was also as good. This time we're gonna try with Cowboy and Madame Vindicta. That's my preferred pairing. I use this pairing personally with great success. I didn't test with Golden Eagle, Phil. By the way, thank you guys. All you guys with the green name means that you are members of that channel. Thank you. 2 more super heavy to train. Argent and Steel. Steel who? Steel Angel? I did that already in Bound Rhino. Boss Alliance, what's up? One more super heavy. Eagle and Steel. I can try. It's not gonna be great. Eagle is getting old, but we can try. Okay, one more howitzer. One more howitzer done. And this time we have Cowboy and Vindicta, 2 bistro officers. That could be interesting. Let's send it and see how it goes. Ooh, super heavy died quick. And the officer skill will annihilate this howitzer. Alright. Let's train again. So what was the request? I underestimate Maestro, kind of, but I use his penetration skill on other officer. Does he have a pen skill? Mind you, I don't have any skill training.
Commander, our garrison will descend us.
Where is Maestro?
I'm painting. Could you not interrupt?
Yeah, he does have a pen skill, but it's kind of weak. Yeah, 40%. Yeah. I use I train with 2 penetration skills on my officers. That's why it just melted super heavy. But let's have a look at the battle report while I'm training. 32 seconds, the best so far. You see? I'm not underestimating Maestro. I just have better officers because they're bistro. So 32 seconds, that's a record. That is the best so far. 4.8 base HP reduction. That's quite up there as well. So there you have it. But those are 2 paid officers, so it's not fair. They're not easily accessible. So there you have it. Oh yeah, testing takes a lot of time, brother. And producing video afterward, it's even worse because you have to reorganize and clean up. Okay, somebody request Steel Angel and where are you, Steel Angel? Steel Angel. And that guy that I forgot the name. Golden Eagle. So Golden Shower and Steel Angel. I bumped Steel Angel. Let me put her back in. So let's see. Everybody's forgetting how good Eagle is on the ATG. Maestro and Eagle have always been the best free-to-play because Flame and Stinger are on Howie. It's for defense. Yeah, ATG and Howitzers, they don't behave the same. I understand why you do it live stream. No need to cut the things. But I will make a super cut after that. I have nobody for somebody that missed the stream and don't want to watch the stream for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. I will edit this in a video format that I forgot to record once again, so it's friendly for everyone. So let's do this. We have Golden Shower, Golden Eagle, and Steel Angel on the ATG. Let's see how it goes. Ballmen say we underestimate Golden Eagle on the ATG. We'll find out. Please, base, survive. Mercy. That looked good. That looked good. Golden Shower. We were let's have a look at the battle report. So 32 seconds is the time to beat.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
34 second. That's pretty good. That is good, Ballman. Thank you for your input. So if you guys have Golden Eagle and not Golden Shower with a Steel Angel, that is also a good pairing. And of course, Golden Eagle, it will boost your base durability a little bit. So why not? All right. So thank you, Ballman, for your input. Let me relocate once again. Any other officer pairing you guys want to see? Now is the time. While we have the test server. No, I don't want to do that. Speak up. Now it's time.
Commander, our garrison will
We'll
defend
pop
us.
an SOS. I forgot. Eruptor and Percy, get out. Get out. No, sir. You guys want to have a... For all you guys that stick around, you want to see the gift code? Do you want the gift code? I know you want the gift code. Forgot about the gift code. I told you yesterday about the gift code. I failed to deliver. Now I'm happy. So let's see if I have a gift code. I do have a gift code. You guys are lucky. September 27th. Let's save. Save. For all you guys that stick around until the end, you shall receive that the one? Does it start? Yeah, it does. So try this. I will pin it in the comments. Let me know if it works. Any officer but SH alone. Vindicta and the New Girl, I think we tried it. I think we did. Vindicta and the New Girl, I think we did. Can we do it again? We did on the howitzer, I remember. But let's try it on the anti-tank gun. I'm trained anyways, so let's do it.
Remember to take your weapons when you are dying.
Alright, let's do this again, this time with Madame Vindicta. And Steel Angel. See how it goes. Wanderlust and Steel, we tried it already. Oh yeah. Bang and bang. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a doozy. The best so far was 32 seconds. We had many results at 34. Let's go.
Commander.
34. Okay.
Will descend.
5.8. About the same. With it's about the same with Golden Eagle and Steel Angel, but Golden Eagle is much more affordable than Vindicta. I don't know about you, about the same. Boss Alliance. Hey, Mr. Mag, I'm still waiting for your advice on best skill training on Lady Shadow on main battle tank output damage. It depends what you have. This is, guys, this is very hard for me to tell you which officer, which skill training. We're getting like into specific here. On main battle tank, I like the 2020 from Lord of Order. This one
When somebody challenges your
increases
authority,
the
hit them
damage
hard
intensity
and
of this
hit them
officer's
fast.
troop by 20%. When attacking an enemy with a shield, increases the damage intensity by an extra 20%. So you have 40% damage intensity. So this one is good. Another skill training that is not bad and is free. This one is also
chop
good.
them
Increase
all
the
down.
normal attack boost. This one is also good from the new infantry guy. If you attack tanks and helicopter, let me find. So this
Enough
one
talk.
increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop against tank and helicopter 25%. What else? Where's Rapier? Where's my friend Rapier? Rapier.
We won't stop till the job's done.
This one is good. Increases the normal attack boost of this officer's troop by 15% and the chance of landing critical strike with normal attack 20%. There's many, bro. It's hard for me. Frost plus Shadow, please. Oh, Frost plus Shadow? We can do that. Frost, Fire, and Shadow. Shadow? Lady Shadow. Okay. Just for you. You guys are ready for Frost, Fire, and Lady Shadow? Officer skill, boom. Not a lot of damage against the ATG. Yeah, not too hot. Frostfire and Lady Shadow. Not too hot. Decent, but not crazy. So let's see the battle report. Time to beat is 32 seconds. We are far away. It was all right, but not crazy. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Commander, our garrison will descend us.
36 seconds. Yeah, decent. Decent, 7.4. So now let's do one last test. And that is my... I will go back to wings. Chicken wings and Vindicta. And I will skill train just to show you how stupid it is. I will train This guy with
Some real challenges, maybe? I need some new
the
stories
pen
next time
damage.
I'm at the bar, folks.
So pen damage of Maestro. And Vindicta will also be trained with the
we
pen
will
damage.
achieve victory.
Okay. Just to show you how much penetration damage have credibility. I did Cowboy and the New Girl. I did that, Cedric. Déjà fait. Do you know what a good combo for Vanguard main battle tank, Phoenix, and Rapier? It works. It works better on the light tank, but it works as well for the main battle tank, any type. Oh, I forgot the training speed. Sorry to make you wait. The testing phase, guys, is done. I just want to show you what the penetration skill training does to against the super heavy. But that concludes the testing. Somebody's spying on me.
I will drink from their skulls.
But if you want to know my advice, whatever other officer you pair with Steel Angel, if you have Maestro, if you have Golden Eagle, many other officer works great with Steel Angel because she deals extra skill damage to that tanking unit. So you should be good to go. Guardian of Truth, he stinks. Guardian of Truth and Death Adder. I'm not gonna bother about that. It's been more than 2 hours already. Devastation. They're not good. Trust me. Guardian of Truth and Death Adder. There's better option out there. Yeah, Guardian of Truth have the penetration damage. I'm almost done. I will conclude the test with this, with my request. Now it's time for me to pick an officer pairing, but this time I have some skill training, penetration damage skill to be precise. So one more super heavy, and then we will conclude the test. I want to thank you all for being part of this stream. I appreciate your views, your membership, your donation, and everything. You guys are the best. Without you, I wouldn't be there. I keep saying it because it's the truth. And I'm glad that you appreciate those long video wares. It gives you an input on the new officers. Okay, let's do this. Remember, I have some penetration damage. Yeah, super heavy died quick. I'm curious to see the result. It somewhat did better, I think. Can we see the 3,300 damage Steel Angel with any officer? What do you mean, Daniel? Can we see the 3,300 damage? So only one unit? Oh. Yeah. Let me pop in SOS.
the time.
Commander, our garrison will be sent.
See the battle report. 28 seconds faster, of course, because of the penetration damage, but I still ate 11.5 or lost 11.5 base HP. We will try one single. And what was your Steel Angel and any officer? Okay, let's try Steel Angel with let's go with Lady Liberty and put Steel Angel. No unit, so no shared skill damage, only one super heavy. Three more super heavy to train. I want to wake up Fox and I don't know where to start. Oh. That gentleman right here.
What I've started, I can't just fade away.
Go with the intercept buff. You can train a fighter with that. That is a good skill. If you want my advice. One more super heavy and let's see the damage the super heavy will take from 3,300 skill shot. Plus the skill shot of Madame Vindicta. No, Lady Liberty. All right. Skill shot incoming. Oh, it lagged. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I disappeared. I just, boop. No, nothing. It just vanished. Right. That is weird. Something happened. A glitch. That's it, guys. I'm done. Almost 3 hours into that stream. I'm done, okay? 25 seconds.
Commander, our
Guys, thank you for being with me in a Saturday afternoon. Maybe for you it's almost Sunday. So thank you for your support, your donation, and your membership. I greatly appreciate. Don't forget the gift code in the description, the chat box, and I will make a supercut of that stream into a video without me yapping. So you will see the test and the result, so you can draw your own conclusion. But bottom line is, Steel Angel, she is good. She is one of the best defensive officer for your base. Not good on the field, but awesome garrison. Thank you all again. I wish you a great weekend. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.